Yo, what is up? It's that time, it's that hour. It's Righteous with another video. All right, so Canelo just told the media recently that Crawford hasn't beaten that many people aside from Spence, so he doesn't really care about him like that. So one of his quotes was, "No, look, like I always said, I respect Terrence Crawford. He's a very talented fighter, but he just won one big fight. If you see his record, he just beat one good fighter and Errol Spence. Other than that, I don't think he's beaten other great fighters like Spence." And then before he can think about Crawford, Canelo is very focused on upcoming tasks at hand with Charlo. This is from Boxing Scene. Jermell Charlo is a great fighter. He's a talented fighter, and he's undisputed in his weight class. It's going to be a good fight, so I'm happy to be in this kind of fight, in the big fights. The fight is almost here, so I'm excited. I'm excited because I feel great. Those are just quotes talking about the lead-up fight between him and Jermell Charlo, which is going to be a great fight, and I will be trying to break that down as best as possible with what I have. And in my opinion, when it comes to Canelo and Crawford, I think being that Crawford was calling out Canelo for a while and he had no lead-up fight, it was starting to bother Canelo, so he went along with the fight and he was like, yeah, anything can happen. He actually welcomed the fight between him and Crawford. Now that Errol Spence is, there's a rumor, or, I don't know if it's official, but it seems like it's official that, his team, Errol Spence, his team, he put in to, get the rematch. And then there was a rumor of a departure between him and Derek James, or his coach. So, that's pretty concerning. But at the end of the day, that changes everything for Canelo and Crawford. So they both have to focus on two different fights. Crawford, the speedy fighter, the more agile fighter, the more technical fighter, could have a say in a fight between him and Canelo if he continues to win. But with a rematch leading up, it's kind of difficult for them to keep talking about other fighters that they're not leading up to fight, because Canelo is going to be fighting Charlo. And that's pretty soon. That's not like, in 3 months. That's like right now. So if anything, Canelo's just trying to steer the media to pay attention to him and Charlo instead of, Crawford, because, that's not a fight that's right now. And then, there's no other fighter that is calling out Canelo aside from Crawford. We got other guys that are like trying to see what's going on with Canelo. But right now it's mainly just Charlo like wanting that fight, and they still have more press conferences to come. There's still going to be more lead up. There's probably going to be more all access and whatnot. So that's going to be exciting to see. But the conversation between him and Crawford is an excellent subject, because that's a good fight, man. Like, I'm telling you, like, that's going to be fireworks. If it ever were to happen, it'll be fireworks. Now, I don't know how it's going to work for Crawford and his power to move up. That's the concerning part for me. And then on top of that, Canelo has a history of having the judges on his side. But at the end of the day, that would be an excellent fight, man. Crawford, he's capable of doing a lot with the weight class that he's in. And then, other people have spoken about how Tank Davis would even fight Crawford, but that's like on a different level, you know what I mean? And then on top of that, there's rumors of Tank fighting Pitbull again, which would be excellent, another excellent fight. But I like the Canelo Crawford breakdown. What's next is really Charlo and Canelo, so I'm definitely gonna be trying to upload anything on that. And there's a lot to come when it comes to that whole division, especially 154. People are talking about Thurman needs to move up, and I think it would be a good idea as well. If he can't find competition, or if he doesn't want to fight Boots. So you already know. Keep in touch. We're gonna keep talking about Canelo and Crawford. We'll see what else is coming up.